In a flurry of feathers black as the night, she appears behind the crystal beside her mistress. She clutches her scythe in an overwhelming hostile stance and gives us a violent scowl. Oh God. It seems even she realizes the severity of the situation. To so willingly offer yourself up after I spent all those nights hunting you down. You really do have a death wish. But that's fine. I'll give you a quick and painless end. You're all talk. Don't think I can't see how scared you are. You know this is the end of the line for you. I don't know what you sought to gain from all this, but whatever mad fantasies you might have had in mind are coming to an end. Now, Yuzuki grits her teeth, a bead of sweat creeping across her brow. So she really is scared. Shut up. You don't know anything. I need this. Yuzuki, things don't have to end this way. I know you won't believe me, but I really do understand what you're going through. The pain you feel. Oh God, she's interrupting. I said shut up. The entire cavern quakes under her rage. Oh God, get some swords and arrows! Come on, shoot her! Debris rains down from above. This is getting dangerous. I don't need your help or your sympathy. I'm fixing things on my own. Everything will be fine once I crack you open like a fire hydrant and let your blood work its magic. My face grows pale as a maddening laugh escapes her lips. How can she say something so twisted? Well, she just said something so twisted. I really did try, but maybe her sanity has gone too far. You did nothing! You were going to say something and then got interrupted. Do something, you lazy ass bastard, and get this fallen angel to the light, I suppose. I can't give up so easily. One more try. Maybe I'll get through to her. I know you're not a bad person, Yuzuki. Just lonely, right? Yeah, rub it in her. Rub it in her. I'm not lonely. At least, I'll never be lonely again once this is over. Kenta, I understand you want to help her, but... Well, just look at her. Well, she looks the same, although her clothes look a little bit more revealing than I last remember. Sayaka looks solemnly towards the Dark Angel. Fallen Angel! She's right. What? I don't see anything! She's trying... Oh. I gave Yuzuki a proper look over for the first time since we arrived here. Her face is crooked, her expression unhinged. Every once in a while, her head gives off a twitch as she clenches her sights tightly. She seems even worse than she did before. Well, of course she does. Her dreams are being snatched away in a matter of seconds. Come on, she's fighting for her pride. Quell her. Maybe the darkness is fully eaten away at her. Bullshit! Does the old Yuzuki even exist? What old Yuzuki? You don't even know her! Beyond the fallen angel. Oh, good lord. I have to admit it. We can't save her. What do you mean? Oh my god! How can you not save old Yuzuki? To me, she's still the same. Why? Because she's still trying to kill you. You haven't broken through to her at all. Try something, you lazy ass bastard. I let out a heavy sigh. Okay. You guys do what you have to do. Sayaka and Hikari nod. What? They understand that this is going to be a fight with consequences. There's no running away. Each side has too much at stake now. So you realise that, and yet you think she's fallen into... gone even more crazy, gone off the deep end? I feel like perhaps you underestimated me. It's true I had to shamefully turn tail at our last encounter, but... Yuzuki grunts, and a dark aura begins to set in around her. This is new. We're fighting on my home turf. I had a direct connection to her here. I have. Yes, I can feel her within me. I can't lose now. Not with her on my side. She lets out another crazed laugh as the cavern gives a violent rumble. She's trying to take over her body! I don't think this is all talk. Sayaka and Hikari might really have their work cut out for her here. Instead of standing here gawking and looking at her, Go do the ceiling thing. Stop Corypheus. Come on. Now then. Die. Oh, let me have a look. I suppose it's like that because she was jumping. Yuzuki closes the distance between us in a blink of an eye and heaves her scythe up high. I can't tell if she's aiming for me specifically or hoping to catch us all in a single crushing blow. Wow, look out! Sayaka tugs at my arm and pulls me away with Hikari jumping to the opposite side. The ground where I was standing just moments ago is shattered, only a crater and the smouldering of dark magic remaining in the wake of her scythe. Unreal. If Sayaka hadn't reacted in time, I shudder to think. Yuzuki sets her sights on me again, lifting the deadly scythe up for another attack. I wonder if the other girls are even registering in her crazed eyes right now. I must be the top priority. If she gets me, she wins. She attempts to kick off of the ground, but Hikari bursts from the side and catches her off guard, locking blades with her. Oh, no you don't. If you want him, you have to get through me first. That can be arranged. The pair grit teeth as they push against one another, the magic practically crackling around them in a fierce storm. Yuzuki must be stronger than ever right now, yet Hikari seems to be able to stand her ground, her feet sinking slightly into the ground as the pressure pushes against her. Kill her! Well, no, don't kill her, save her! Subdue her, at least! She must be pushing well past the limits to even be able to stand a chance against this monster. I can already see the strain it must be putting on her body as sweat takes over her face. Go! I'll hold it. Thank you, come on! Off, oh right, what you should have... You guys, end this! She hisses through gritted teeth, her feet beginning to slip. Hikari! You can't possibly... Provide cover support! I said go. Her voice booms and the magic around her violently crackles. I've never seen her like this before. Or do you want all of this to be for nothing? I can't keep her at bay for a little while longer. No problem. Oh god, that sounds a little bit like Pokemon here. Where it goes da 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 da. I give her a worried look, but Sayaka tugs at my arm once. See? Do you hear it? Kind of. Sayaka tugs at my arm once more and urges me towards the crystal. Come on. She's right. She's tougher than she lets on, and I'm sure she'll be fine. Even Sayaka doesn't sound sure of that herself. Instead of fupping about, let's get this shit done. I just have to trust in Hikari and end this before she slips up. I nod and we hurry even closer to the center of this chaos. I can still hear the clash of magic behind me, along with pain cries. I can't look back now, though. She'll be fine. We're almost there. Just a few more steps closer and... Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Here's the monsters? Sayaka preps her bow and shoots a sharp look towards the rocks scattered around in the distance. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's the Heartless. Harsh, guttural growls fill the air, and several of those demonic, almost dog-looking shadows I've encountered before make their presence known. And several more. They circle us and block off the crystal completely. Great. Okay, this is not a problem. We end up back to back and we face off against the ever-enclosing circle of shadows. Their fangs are bared and there's nothing but hate for us in those burning eyes of theirs. I should have known things weren't going to be this easy. Of course she wasn't going to just rely on Yuzuki to defend her. Any, ideas? I was going to ask you that. Oh god, I think we know we're done for when we have to rely on me for ideas. Please tell me you're joking. Why doesn't she jump in the air and just scatter her arrows? The monsters close in. They're acting like an intelligent pack of sorts, ensuring there's no escape for their prey. What? Oh, I've got it. Why didn't I think of this sooner? There's a glimmering light as Sayaka bow fades out of view, and I feel something beginning to form on her back. You've got to be kidding me. Ah, the wings. Of course. We can just fly out this. As much as I hate flying, I'm willing to make an exception this one time. I actually thought it was going to turn into some sort of sword. Or, close quarters weapon. Hold on tight, Kenta. I take a solid grip of both Sayaka's hands, and she kicks off the ground, right as the shadows are around us decide to make their move. It's a close call. I just about feel the snarling heat from one of the savage beasts growling as we lift into what little vertical space we have in the cave. That was easy enough. Nice. Next up, the Dark Queen. Rend flesh with me. I think it's rend flesh with me. We sail through the air, our goal in sight. Okay, I think we might actually make it this time. Ah! Sayaka lets out a pained gasp as our momentum grinds to a halt. Her grip loosens considerably on one of my hands. Sayaka? This is no good. One of them must have nicked me on the side before we could get away. And you're just feeling this now? She forces out an awkward laugh as we begin to wobble in the air, her grip on my other hand also slipping. Grab them legs. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to keep us up here. I throw a glance down to see the snarling pack of savage monsters almost right at our heels. Things are looking bad. Bleak. Sayaka debates something as we sink ever lower to our demise. No! We were so close. Well, I trust you'll be able to set everything right, Kenta. Beg what? I won't be there to help you like I said I would. But I believe in you. What? Her voice is pained. Weak. That little nick must hurt more than she's letting on. Sayaka? What are you saying? You can do it. I know you can. What? If anyone dies, I'm going crazy. A burst of energy detonates at my back, almost like a gust of wind. It splits me from Sayaka's hold and sends me hurtling towards the crystal where she lies. Sayaka must have known she wouldn't be able to carry me here, so she boosted me across with magic. But then, what happened to her? Oof. I landed with a gentle thud at the foot of the crystal. It seems her magic was even set to cushion my fall. Sayaka. No, I throw a glance over my shoulder. She isn't in the air anymore. And right below her was... Don't you do this to me! Don't you do this to me! I refuse to believe it. She'll be fine. I just need to end this. Now. But if they have killed her off, props to them. I turn back to face the crystal with more determination than ever. The people who wrote this story. They're both out there risking their lives for me. Can't let them down. I stare down the crystal and try my best to ignore the headache that thumps like a jackhammer. Naturally, it's the most intense it's ever been. But I can't let the pain get to me. This is nothing. I can just about make out a human-like form embedded within the crystal, though I can't make out any discerning features. You. This is all your fault. Who is it? Can we see her? Because of you. Yeah, Sayaka and Hikari are hurt. It's unforgivable. You raised your blade in contempt of my pride. I hold up my right hand and pull back my sleeve. Drawn on the back of my hand is a supposedly mystic symbol. Something that Sayaka and Hikari had scribbled on the night previous. They said this should help in drawing out any power that might lie dormant in me, if I'm inexperienced enough to not be in full control of it myself. So it's sort of like a siphon that can bring up magic with ease. I give the hand a flex, and the symbol glows. Okay. So far, so good. Now I just have to ascend in my nerves. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I do this, but I have to be prepared. I can't stand around and hesitate forever, though. Not with everything going on around me. Sayaka. Hikari. I can do this. Come on! I thrust my hand out and make contact with the crystal. Corypheus, you're going down! There's an immediate response as a violent current jolts through me. That's fine now. It was to be expected. No problem. It hurts, but I've felt worse. Is this the best you've got? I press my hand in deeper into the crystal surface. The pain gradually grows stronger and a terrified shriek floods my ears. And it's not from any of the girls in the cavern. It's from her. Can I see her? She knows what's about to happen. Well, she can cry all she wants, but it's not going to change a damn thing. Amidst all the chaos, I need to clear my mind. Filter out the noise. A near impossible task with the current state of things, but I have to try. From what I was told, magic is controlled mostly through thought. Spells need to be envisioned, created within the mind. Apparently, those with vivid imaginations are often the kind that excel with this sort of thing. Well, I'm not sure if I've ever been much of a creative type, but there's a first for everything. If I had imagination magic, I would dominate. I need to envision a prison. A closed-off space. Something unbreakable. Closed off from the outside world. Come on! Come on, Grammy! Something so secure that this will never happen again. And then I blind that prison, just like my ancestors did before me, with my own soul. I have to tie myself to all this, and remain the only key capable of unlocking it. ... I'm not sure if it's working, but the pain is rising with each passing moment I spend connected to this thing. Why do I get the feeling you're going to die? Or fuse with the crystal? I feel faint. I might pass out at any moment. But I have to stand strong. I grip my teeth and let out a pained groan. Why isn't this working? Am I not imagining the spell correctly? I was sure I had it down perfectly. I continued to repeat the process, my strength sapping rapidly as I struggled to keep upright. It's no use. This is completely futile. No matter how hard I try, nothing seems to change. Maybe I lack the magical capability, just as I feared. Ah! Damn it! In a fit of rage, I clench my free hand into a fist and give the accursed crystal a good punch. It responds in turn and lets out one final jaunt of magic through my body before the pain dies down. What does she look like? And as does the screaming. The resealing has been completed. You're kidding me. All I had to do was punch the damn thing? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't... Wait. I remember now. From what I was taught that night. While most magic could be done with just the dominant hand, in some cases, like the sealing, the other hand was required to complete the circuit and let the magic properly flow. Oh. How on earth did I forget something as simple as that at such a crucial time? I would never remember it even if we were told. I'm such an idiot. That's true. I almost feel like laughing. I'm laughing at you already, buddy. Ha 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 ha. In fact, oh, Kenta, my boy. Having perhaps finally lost it after all the things I've been subjected to in these recent days, I let out a feeble laugh as I toppled over backwards, the strength draining from me completely. What about Yuzuki, Hikari, and Sayaka? And as darkness takes over, I pass out, at least safe in knowledge that I did it. I actually won. ... Here I am, back in my dreams. And there's nothing here. She's gone. For good this time, I hope. What did she look like? Maybe now I can start to have more normal dreams. And start to live out a more normal life again. What about Sayaka? I keep trying to say Suzuka. I roam the vast void with nothing to fear this time. Peace, at last. Hello? I slowly come to my senses. I'm on a cold, rough, and even surface. Stones scatter as I try to move my legs. Where am I? I squint through a harsh light to try and make sense of things. It's a bit late to be sleeping in, don't you think? A cheerful voice chirps, rousing me to my senses. It could be none other than... Sayaka. I mutter her name as it seems too good to be true. Yep, that's me. She's kneeling over me, offering a helping hand with the sweetest smile I've ever seen. Things were looking bleak back then, but I never should have doubted she wouldn't pull through. Same. I'm so happy she's okay that I just about fight back the urge to cry. Sayaka, Did I reseal the Dark Queen? You betcha. You did a perfect job. She beams as she takes a hold of my limp hand and gently props me up to a sitting position. I was worried there for a moment, you know. I thought maybe the spell might have been too much for your body to handle. Wait, you're worried about me? I thought for sure those monsters were... Them? That was nothing. But last time you were incapable of taking them out. I took care of them, no problem. You just missed it. I couldn't even see you. I was... playing dead? Sayaka? She scrubs at the back of her head and gives me the same goofy grin. This girl. I really was worried about you. If anything happened to you, I don't know why I would have. I didn't know you could get this sappy, Kenta. Am I going to need an umbrella for all the tears? It seems words aren't getting through to her, so... Eh? Kenta? I wrap my arms around her and pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, it isn't enough just to be able to see her again. I wanted to make sure she was really there. I'm glad you're okay. She seems to be at a loss for words as her arms hang limply by her sides. She's really making this awkward for me. What the heck? Come here, you big old softy. She brings her arms up and returns the hug, squeezing me in a similarly tight embrace. Maybe too tight. Let's hope Ikari doesn't find out about this, huh? Or she's gonna flip. She stifles a giggle as she nestles into my shoulder. Wait, that's a point. I pull back from the hug. Ikari, is she okay? Sayaka tilts her head, looking confused for a moment. She's fine. And Yuzuki? She mutters up a small smile, which instills some amount of hope in me. Follow me. I do as instructed, and follow along almost hand in hand before we come to our senses. Ta-da! See? One Hikari and one Yuzuki. Hikari is standing guard, her sword drawn as she keeps the sharp end pointed firmly at a very tattered Yuzuki. While unconscious, it doesn't look like Yuzuki is badly hurt. She's breathing steadily, and I don't see too much damage beyond the cosmetic stuff. There you two are. What on earth were you doing taking so long? Yup, she seems fine. There isn't a scratch on her and she's as lively as ever. Well, we were... Shaka hides nothing and grins sheepishly, rocking on her heels as she does so. Hikari furrows her brow, the faintest traces of anger visible across her forehead. I think she pieced it together. Never mind. Animals. Izuki begins to stir from her slumber, forcing the attention on her as Sayaka and Hikari stand ready for the worst.